Welcome back to another sleep-deprived gaming with your one and only background noise. Today we'll be playing a little game called Oniguisama. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but anyway. Let's start, shall we? I opened my eyes. Sunlight flooded into the room through the window beside my bed, letting me know it was morning. Yeah, alarm clocks are overrated. I looked at the clock and it was a little past 7. My chest hurt. It felt like there was something in my lungs, making it hard for me to breathe, but I'm sure it's all in my mind. Mew, I have no choice but to go today. Go to where? Oh god, that's so loud, god damn it. Somewhere around here. God, don't scare me like that, game. How are you feeling? Mom, why are you like that? Where's your face and your everything? Where's your details? Mom had a concerned look on her face as she looked at me. How can you tell? I can't. I'm fine, Mama. Do you think you can go to school today? ... I didn't want to go. My stomach twisted at the thought of school. Why? Is it disgusting? Did the school make you watch Human Centipede? Because that is understandable. Mama gently stooped down to eye level with me. Did something happen at school? Well, education, teachers, bullying, well, that normal stuff. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Is something bothering you? I told you to stop talking. I don't want to talk about anything. God damn it, Mother. Can you not understand me? It's not a good idea to bottle everything up inside all the time. Why don't you tell your mama what's on your mind? Well, I kinda want you to stop bothering me. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm going to school today. I forced a smile, even though I don't like it. Mama looked even more troubled by my reaction. I can't even see my reaction, god damn it. I'm not trying to force you to go to school, honey. I just can't help you if you don't want to talk about your problems. I just want to know what's going on in your life and be there for you. Thanks, but I said I'm fine. I'm going to school today. Just leave me alone, Mom. I took a few bites of toast before throwing my backpack over my shoulder and leaving the house. Cool. And here we are. I'm fine. I'm going to school today. I actually wasn't fine. Ooh, what a twist. And didn't plan on going to school today. What? Where are you going? I walked down some roads that I normally don't take on my way to school, until I reached a convenience store. I looked around to make sure no one I recognized was in the area. I had 2 1,000 yen bills in my skirt pocket. I filled my basket with as many snacks that 2,000 yen could buy. Why are we gonna... Oh, I get it. Stress eating. Relatable. This should be enough. Ooh. I left the convenience store and set off for the shrine, in the opposite direction from my school. It is rumored that there was a god named Oniguisama that would answer any question you ask as long as you give it snacks. Oh, I thought you were gonna pig out or something. Sorry about that, for that assumption. It also said that Oniguisama didn't appear before just anyone. But unable to think of any other possible way to change my current situation, I came to the shrine with snacks in hand as a last resort. Right. I walked through the gate and found a small child crouching off in a corner of the shrine. Uh-oh. Is that a ghost child? All but the child's mouth was covered by a black hood. There was an unnerving, otherworldly feeling about them. It had to be Onigui-sama, or a cosplayer. Excuse me, but I would like to ask you a question. Onigui-sama raised its head as I slowly approached. It was grinning. I still couldn't see anything except its mouth, even as I got closer. Baby, pull me closer. Give me some snacks. Gimme your snacks after this. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but its voice sounded somehow familiar. Is it actually us? Oh yes, of course, so. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Is this Reddit? I was sure I'd heard that voice before, but whose voice was it? I handed over the snacks I bought at the convenience store as I started asking questions. I'm being bullied at school, but I don't understand why. Maybe it's because you're cute. Sometimes cute girls get bullied and other people get jealous. There's no reason. It's just your turn now. You should have already realized by now. What, is this game your turn to die? Awesome game though. So people aren't bullying me because they hate me then? Nope, everyone is just afraid to become the target of the bullying. Has my mother already figured out what's going on? She knows. She called the school on the third day you stayed home. She talked to your teacher because she thought it might have something to do with something in class. What? I had no idea. This was the first time I heard that she called the school. Well, you'll never know if you never ask. The next day your teacher called your mother and told her that the kids were singling out other classmates one by one. He also said he gave the kids a talk and put an end to the bullying. So the teacher knew too. I felt beads of sweat forming on my forehead. I didn't want the teacher to know, but lo and behold, they know. Give me some more snacks. Oniguisama went through the snacks much faster than I had anticipated. I wanted to ask more questions, but I needed to be more mindful about what I asked with the remaining snacks. I started handing over the snacks at a slower pace than before. How about my father? Does he know? Your mum phoned your dad overseas and told him what was going on 2 days ago. Was he mad? He was angry at the school, not you. Your mom told him to not do anything rash and to just keep an eye on you. So Papa won't do anything about it? He's coming back home at the end of the month. He was planning on waiting for you to open up to him about your problems as he spoiled you with gifts. Oh, God, that's making me feel bad now. I felt so embarrassed hearing that both mother and father knew about what was going on. I wanted to cry. I never wanted them to see me like this. I continued asking more questions as I fought back tears. So I won't be bullied anymore if I go back to school? You won't be teased or laughed at even when the teacher isn't around. But they won't hang out with you after school or during vacations because they got in trouble with the teacher. I see. So there really is no way to go back to how it used to be. Oh man, I think this is true in most Japanese schools though. That was exactly why I didn't want mother or my teacher to figure out. Why? Because is it better to be bullied than to be alone? Nah, it's better to be alone than to be bullied, I think. Kids didn't take well to being scolded by adults. It only made the situation worse. So what do I do now? How can I get over what's going on at school? Disappear. What? What the? What kind of suggestion is that? But then again, it is a suggestion. I was taken aback, and you have taken all my snacks. I stood frozen for a moment from the shock of being told to disappear. Who do you think you are? Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance. Any more questions? Have you heard of the song This Is How It Disappears? Is that what inspired you to say that? I was startled back to reality with Oniguisama's question. I tried to remember what other questions I wanted to ask. There was a girl in our class named Sakura who stopped coming to school. Was that our fault? Right. That was what I expected to hear, but I still felt a pain in my chest. Is the reason I'm being bullied now because she stopped coming to school? Right again. I already told you before. It's just your turn now. This is one of the most scummiest tag you're it games I've ever seen. You just happen to be the next target after Sakura stopped coming to school. How is Sakura doing now? My mouth became dry and my heart raced. She disappeared. What? Disappeared? I thought she was refusing to leave the house just like me, but I wouldn't say I disappeared. What does that mean exactly? My voice shook as I spoke. That couldn't possibly mean she was dead, right? Oh. She did the same thing as you. What? Oniguisama grinned. I felt my brain shut down in an instant. My instincts told me to run, but my legs trembled and wouldn't move. What do you mean the same as me? She ran out of snacks. Oh, even the name has become red. Ah, okay. I looked down and realized that the bag I was carrying was now completely empty. Just like saying goodbye to end the Ouija board connection, you had to say thank you for the time I asked you to leave now to Oniguisama while you still had snacks left. Oh, this was bad. It ate all the snacks already. I was so caught up in asking questions that I lost track of how many snacks I had left. That was one important rule that you shouldn't have forgotten. God. Sorry, I have no more snacks. Thank you for your time. I ask you to leave now. I can't leave without eating something first. Oh, here we go. What's gonna happen to us? Oniguisama slowly stood up and walked in my direction. Oh, here you are. What can I do to make you leave? My body wouldn't stop shaking. I wanted to run, but it was impossible. I really shouldn't be answering questions without receiving snacks first. But I'll be nice and answer that question for you, Miyu. Miyu? I never told it my name. Who is it? Who are you? So what did I mean by Sakura did the same thing as you? Just like you, she couldn't bear going to school anymore and was looking for a way to solve her problems. So she paid a visit to Oniguisama. This was really bad. I knew I had to get away fast. Wait, what if Oniguisama is actually Sakura? Plot twist. And yet I sat down. What? Why are you doing the opposite? God damn it. I couldn't stand your helplessness, but then again, I think it's just a child or something, I don't know. And just like you, she asked Onigui-sama a question without realizing she had no more snacks. Ow. Onigui-sama crouched beside me. What kind of snacks do you prefer? Cheap ones or expensive ones? Like, if there were cheap ones, I'd buy like a candy or something. Buy a bunch of them. One candy, one question. That is how I'll abuse that privilege. Onigui-sama crouched beside me. And now for your last question. What can you do to make me leave? Even if I wanted to, I can't leave unless I eat something first. So why don't I just eat you instead? What? I finally figured it out. Onigui-sama's voice. I knew it sounded familiar. Don't worry, you won't die. The person known as Miyu will disappear from the world and become the next Onigui-sama. It was Sakura's voice. Oh, wow. I predicted it. It's just your turn now. Oh god. That's that's a nice wallpaper. oh really? That's it? Oh, what a... yeah, pretty sure there's no other endings for this one. What a shame. Wow. It was a pretty enjoyable read. Pretty short horror that you can tell at campfire stories. But then again, can you still go campfire in this kind of situation? This kind of world? But yeah, whatever. If you want to try the game for yourself, it's called Onigui-sama. The link is in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.